Welcome, family. So, the Burkina Faso parliament passed a new law prohibiting homosexual practices, and it gained widespread condemnation. People came out. Why? We trusted in Burkina Faso, in Captain Ibrahim Traore, but he just did something that I did not expect. I mean, why would he do that? Let's watch this lady's reaction.
Burkina Faso's president finally beat the bait. You know, that was one of my worst nightmares. I used to be on Reddit minding my own business, then I would see like a random post about shit like that happening in Burkina Faso. To the point where like the first time it happened, I sent that to my girlfriend and she was like, no, they are lying on his name because they want to take him down. And I was like, that sounds just about right. I think they want to take him down because he is the now and the future. I had so much hope in this guy as an African.
So, in case you're wondering why this lady is acting this way, she's acted this way because the Burkina Faso government passed a new law banning the practice of homosexuality, and those courts would face 2 to 5 years in prison. And this amended family code was approved in a vote by the parliament. So, even people who are not in Burkina Faso feel betrayed. Why would they talk about this group of people? Does it concern the government? Is that what's affecting Burkina Faso? They are dealing with insecurity, insurgents, they're fighting terrorism, yet they concern themselves with this minute thing. Well, one of the activists, that's the LGBTQ activists, came out to talk about the fact that these African countries are riding on them, using them as a moral platform or a moral board to seek their morals in their countries. They are not even moral, they are only claiming using them as a ladder to cleanse their society or their countries. Let's watch the video.
You may be aware, recently we have received a lot of interest by anti-rights groups in Africa, increasing their activities and encouraging our state laws houses to pass such laws. Of course, as you may be aware, from 2013, they have increased their activities, starting from Uganda, Ghana, Kenya, even in francophone countries where we see a number of francophone countries that did not have laws that criminalize LGBT people. It means that LGBT people are always criminalized and used as scapegoats for a number of these laws that are passed, especially around family. And most of the times when we talk about these laws, one of the key things is the violence that happens to LGBT people because of the existence of this law. Violence by non-state actors, when people take the law into their own hands. Political and people are using this to score political points, as exactly as you mentioned. In many countries, we observe that whenever it is time for elections, many of these political parties use this as a scorecard to motivate voters to get votes. In Ghana, it's happened, in Kenya, and in many other countries. And for many, many reasons, LGBT people are used as, like I mentioned, the part of the joke, which means that either they are used as a scorecard to get into various spaces, or they are used as a means to show morality.
So, to this young man, these leaders are using them to chase clout, to catch crews, face the things that concerns your country, and not us. We are not the problem. But really, what do you think about this? Is it a good one or not? Well, in a broadcast on state-owned media, one of the justices, Rodrigue Bayala, said the law provides for a prison sentence of between 2 to 5 years as well as fines. The law was unanimously passed by 71 unelected members of the country's transitional government, which has been in place since the military seized power under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traore in 2022. But the thing is, the law awaits the assent of Captain Ibrahim Traore. So they await Captain Ibrahim Traore's assent on this law. And also, they said foreigners caught in the act would be deported. So I understand that sister's pain, right? If she is in Burkina Faso, which she is not, she isn't safe anymore, because if you are caught in Burkina Faso as a foreigner in this act, you would be deported. So it's beyond the local practice of homosexuality. It goes beyond that. If you are a foreigner, you are caught in Burkina Faso, you would be deported. But these people are not finding it funny. I mean, the condemnation is something else. Burkina Faso is not the first African country to do this. So Burkina Faso has joined its neighboring country, Mali, who actually adopted this law criminalizing homosexuality in 2024. Well, the Burkina Faso government believe in family, they believe in reproduction, and they feel that this practice would limit that. The widespread condemnation is something else. Many say it's limiting the rights of the people. It doesn't concern him. Why should he be bothered about the sexuality of anyone? They should be free to do what they want to do. He should face better matters. Really? What do you think? It's their country. It's theirs to rule. It's theirs to keep. So what do you have to say about this story? Comment your thoughts and do not forget to share, like, subscribe, and turn on your notification button. My name is Lynient Akotonou.